According to the data compiled by the China Association of Automobile Manufacturers from the General Administration of Customs, China's automobile export volume in the first quarter of this year was 1.07 million vehicles, a year-on-year increase of 58.1%. Surpassing Japan's 954,000 vehicles, China has become the world's largest automobile exporting country. The development of China's automobile exports has not been smooth sailing. In 2002, China's automobile exports were only 20,000 vehicles. It wasn't until 2012, 10 years later, that it exceeded 1 million vehicles for the first time. In 2021, it reached 2 million vehicles, surpassing South Korea. In 2022, it reached 3 million vehicles, surpassing Germany. It is expected to reach 4 million vehicles in 2023, surpassing Japan. From 2002 to 2023, in a span of 21 years, China's automobile exports have grown from small to large, from weak to strong, completing a magnificent transformation. It can be observed that China's automobile export volume developed steadily before 2021. It took an average of 10 years for exports to increase by 1 million vehicles. However, after 2021, it has rapidly grown, maintaining an annual growth rate of almost 1 million vehicles. This actually accurately reflects the change in the structure of China's automobile exports. Before 2021, automobile exports were mainly conventional fuel vehicles, but breaking through the globally established sales channels and supply chains of foreign automotive brands was extremely difficult. However, after 2021, the export of Chinese new energy vehicles has been increasing, and by the first quarter of this year, the proportion of new energy vehicle exports has reached 23.2%. New energy vehicles have disrupted the existing ecosystem of foreign brands and achieved overtaking on the bend, thus putting Chinese automobile exports on the fast lane. According to the data from the General Administration of Customs, the export volume of new energy vehicles in April 2023 was 100,000 vehicles, a month-on-month increase of 28.6% and a year-on-year increase of 8.4 times. From January to April, the export volume of new energy vehicles was 348,000 vehicles, a year-on-year increase of 1.7 times. From a global perspective, environmental protection is increasingly valued by countries around the world, and energy conservation and emissions reduction have become global issues. The global market's demand for new energy vehicles is growing day by day. Secondly, under the promotion of China's Belt and Road Initiative, it has brought new opportunities for China's automobile exports. The more than 60 countries and regions along the Belt and Road are mostly emerging economies with broad market prospects, which is beneficial to Chinese automakers in developing local markets. BYD, which has accelerated its overseas market development since last year, is the automobile brand with the fastest growth rate in exports. In April of this year, its export volume reached 14,800 vehicles, a year-on-year increase of 15.5 times. From January to April this year, BYD's overseas sales volume reached approximately 53,600 vehicles, approaching the total export volume of 55,900 vehicles last year. In specific overseas markets, BYD's Atto 3 has won the champion of pure electric vehicle sales in Thailand for 4 consecutive months, it has been the champion of single-model sales in Israel for 6 consecutive months, and it has won the champion of pure electric vehicle sales in New Zealand in April, and the champion of pure electric vehicle sales in Singapore in April. According to the data from the China Passenger Car Association, CPCA, in February 2023, Tesla shipped a total of 479 Shanghai-manufactured cars to overseas markets, a 3.24% increase compared to January and a 21.5% increase compared to the same period last year. In February, the company's export volume accounted for 54.4% of its monthly wholesale volume in China. China's new energy vehicle exports have both advantages and disadvantages. Here are some of the main aspects. Advantages. China is one of the world's largest automobile markets, with a huge consumer base and demand. The rapid development and increasing sales volume of China's new energy vehicle market provide broad market opportunities for exports. The Chinese government actively promotes the development of new energy vehicles and has implemented a series of policy measures to support the industry, such as vehicle purchase subsidies and exemption from vehicle purchase taxes. These policy measures have increased the competitiveness of new energy vehicles and created favorable conditions for their export. Technological progress. China has made significant progress in the field of new energy vehicle technology, especially in battery technology and electric drive systems. This makes Chinese new energy vehicles competitive in terms of performance and reliability, attracting attention in the international market. Disadvantages. Compared to some traditional automobile manufacturing countries, Chinese new energy vehicle brands have relatively low brand recognition in the international market. Therefore, Chinese new energy vehicle brands may face challenges in terms of brand awareness when entering some highly competitive international markets. Despite the progress made by China in new energy vehicle technology, some consumers still have certain doubts about the quality and reliability of Chinese automobile brands. This may limit the competitiveness of Chinese new energy vehicles in the international market. The global new energy vehicle market is highly competitive, with many countries and regions actively developing the industry. Chinese new energy vehicles face competition and pressure from other countries and regions, and they need to maintain competitiveness in terms of product quality, performance, and price. Would you consider purchasing a car manufactured in China? Leave your answer in the comments section.